Hello, Big Beefy Burger Biter here with another episode of the Binding of Isaac Pence. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the last of the Afterbirth plush challenges. One that is, yeah, it's pretty brain dead too. It's pretty easy. You just have a you don't shoot tears ever. But they bounce around and kill enemies. That's the challenge. With quotations, because you just do this, and then you sit there for about a year and a half. It's very similar to that other. I can't even remember the name of that challenge is. It's just the one where you have an 100 damage tier, because there's two of them like this. Oh no! Can I not get it in there? Okay, somehow I managed to squeeze that in there. Yeah, it just bounces around and kills enemies, and you can't increase the tier rate. That's locked. Whoops, well, there's a poop in the way. I'm gonna blow you up because that'll just be faster, and then you're dead. See, I don't want to talk about the previous challenges in each episode. I definitely was doing that in all of them so far. I'm baffled that in a world where I did ultra hard first, but that's because one of the challenges either is bugged or they changed the mechanic to make it less fun, which is great. But I don't even care. I beat it. Not the April Fools, but the challenge worthy of being called the hardest challenge in the game. Maybe. I don't know. There's a couple coming up that are pretty hard, honestly. But we will be tackling those another time. For now, we are just going to keep getting soul hearts, I guess. Well, I got baited. You didn't actually get a soul heart there. You're stupid. You're a stupid kid. It's just called Pong, you know? We got Pac-Man, we got Pong. Big rooms make this challenge annoying. But we have this challenge. We have just this challenge, but instead of penetrating shot, it's like, or instead of not penetrating shot, rubber cement. What's the point of even having rubber cement here? They bounce off the enemies anyway. Not rubber cement. They're penetrating. I don't know. All I know is that these rooms are going to take a certain amount of time if I'm gonna get rooms like these ones. Oh, I bounced it off the thing wrongly. Whoopsie, well, sitting here for another fucking 3 seconds. I just want to be able to walk into you. There you go. Oh, we got an HP up. 2 HP ups. Too bad you don't need stats in this challenge. Whoops. I just open up the arena. Let me just... There you go. Hopefully just speed down pill. No. Oh, I'm tired and hungry though. I probably should have put a timer in for the food I just like put in the oven. So I'll just look at that and be like, okay, it's probably done in like 3 more minutes. Yeah, this is definitely one of the boring ones. I don't have anything to say for this one. Like, look at it. It's just, oh, you shoot a very slow tier. But it kills it one-shots any enemy it touches. Wow. Fun. This is like your freebie challenge, I guess. Well, we've made it harder. We've made another enemy spawn. This fucking enemy. I'm walking out. I don't care. Get out of here. You tried to lick my ass right before I left, which sounds weird, but that's what the enemy does, so, you know. It's still weird. At least I have a little dolly. Little dolly from, is that her name? I haven't thought about this, like, movie in, like, years. What the fuck is the name of it? That's the really shitty, I'll definitely remember by the time when this episode is done if I actually commit thought to a stupid thing. It's that, that Cartoon Network movie that was, like, about the kid that had, like, cartoons in his brain because he got a brain surgery out of Jimmy's head. That's the song. That's the song. It's the show. I think the lady's name's Dolly. I don't remember. I'm sure that was a hit classic, by the way. Like a certified hood classic, as they say. Just a bootleg Roger Rabbit, but with a kid, and I don't remember the plot, synopsis, anything. It's been literally like 10 years since I watched that movie. When did it actually come out? No, it's been way longer than 10 years. Because I'm an old man. Let me go get my food real quick. I have been restored by pizza! Oh. Oh. It's a blowfish sound that I just made right there, in case you wanted to know. Oh, it bounced weird and I'm not happy about it. It's a pretty long challenge for not being a challenge. Oh, it's funny. Isn't that funny, guys? Isn't that funny, guys? Leave a like in the comments down below. Probably gonna be using bombs when I don't want to wait. There you go. There's just rooms like that. Oh, is it funny, guys? Just leave a banana in the Dorito down below. Why is Dorito one of my comedy words? Like, it's not a funny word. Okay, just like... There you go. We do have a way to actually do damage. That troll bomb almost, hit me once. That's fine. Game's trying to get revenge on me for getting hit. Oh! Teleported by that troll bomb earlier. That other run. You know what? I don't appreciate it. Having that sass with me, you know? Bounce. I bounced. Okay, so sometimes it bounces off of them. Sometimes it wants to go. Okay. Butt lickers again. They're annoying on this challenge because they're fast. Try to use cube of meat for a little bit of this, and then hopefully kill you. Easy. The easiest challenge of my life. Wow, pill, which I'm not taking yet until it proves to me it's worth. I'm taking it, but I'm not taking it yet, you know. If you feel me on an emotional level here. Please get boats. No! I hit him. I did hit him twice. This is gonna be a boss. Dead. Easy. Take that. Take holy water. Blow him up. Range down. There we go. That's the boss fight. It's in there in the game. They're called boss fights. So it's like a harder version of an enemy, basically. See, the challenge of this this run is not not beating it, it's coming up with things to say about it. Because I don't think they consider whether or not I'd be saying to an audience, maybe, that this one's boring. And they'd be like, it's not even boring. Oh. Hold on. There you go. Cuba meat was honestly nice, because then I don't have to waste my time waiting. So you probably shouldn't do that to that enemy. And then holy water's nice too, because same reason. Alright. Well, that works too. I mean, we could do that. That clears the room. Just as much as the other way, which is being funny. Oh, what's in here? One brown chest? But it looks gray to me, so I might be colorblind. Yeah, there you go. That works. I was gonna say, having to shoot that was probably gonna be fun. We didn't have to shoot it. Okay, wrangle them up like a bunch of sheeps, as sheepy sleepies. I know the plural for sheep is sheep, but you know, what if it wasn't? Whoever thought dandelions were so great? Not dandelions, tulips. That's what Peter Griffin says for my favorite animated sitcom. Peter Griffin. It's just named after him. Oh, feck. No, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take it. Please. There you go. Oh, I was talking about out of Jimmy's head, I think. Before I went and got food. But do I even care? Like, when was that movie relevant? And I'd argue it's never. It's never a relevant movie. HP up, which I'll take, because it's better than like most of the items I can get right now. Since this is one of those very few runs where damage ups are actually not good. I can squeeze one of these in there. Well, we're just gonna bomb out of this room then. This one too, it seems. We could still be going the right way, actually. We could be going the right way. We're not. We're not going the right way, and I'm very displeased about it. I'm very disenfranchised. That's the word. Okay, well there goes that one. And then he ricochets and gets back into there. Got him. Oh, it one-shots them. Okay, well Pin is in this game. Hey Pin, what's up? Holy water can break fires. You know, that makes sense. Usually I think you would have to break the thing open and get the water in there, but I guess you could just slam a glass bottle on it and not have it break and then still extinguish a fire. That does work. Maybe. It's actually a well-known strategy. That's a little bit more health than I would think you have. Literally, like, open this playing field a bit. There you go, there's some damage in there. And then there's that. Polyphemus isn't gonna increase my damage. That's disappointing. Or would it? I'm not doing it because it's gonna waste time if it doesn't. I'll figure out with console later. Whether or not that is the case. And then I wanted him to stand still. Stand still so I don't have to fight you. Cathay. I was playing Paladins yesterday. Currently October 3rd right now, recording this. I'm bad. I was playing Paladins yesterday, and I was playing a bunch of. I played like five or six games of it, and I like Paladins. Paladins is a good game. Just doesn't have a lot of players, and then it's a free-to-play Overwatch. So like children play it, cause I'm dumb for doing that as well. So like they're really good at just not doing the objective. We had in one of the matches we had two flankers, 2 DPS, essentially. It's like if there's attackers and stuff. If you haven't played Paladins, there's like 4 different class like variants. So we got flankers like attackers, tanks, and healers. Yeah, I was the only healer. Because I was gonna be a tank, then I saw we didn't have a gamer. I want to be a healer. Because when you're playing quick play, it's not uncommon to have everybody insta-lock the attacking characters and still do nothing. And yeah, I was our healer, and I would be on the point by myself, and nobody else would come on there, and I would not have fun. Yeah. Honestly, does the death card finally kill those enemies? You're technically not flying? What? Well, I guess I know that for the future. That I guess Loki might have like black cards. Yeah, I was about to say. If Loki doesn't have flying. Yeah, it just kept happening. Like, I kept playing tank, too. Like, that was the only match that was, like, a bad team comp. But it was still, like... Ow. It's still just, like, a joke with some of these. Where I'm, like, I'm the tank on point. And, like, the only reason we won one of the games I played, like, actually multiple of them, was the fact that I was at least on the point. Because when I have 150 objective time, but I didn't like the second highest is like 30 because they just wanted to get healed from me. It was literally every team fight we'd win, and then I'd be by myself on the point while the 2 flankers and 2 DPS are up there complaining about not getting healing. It's like, okay, well, why don't you get on the point then? It's just matchmaking. That just happens in video games. I was playing Overwatch, like, 2. No, like, the sequel, but, like, same time, and I'm like, dude, I can't wait to not have 2 tanks. Like, I hate Roadhog. I still hate Roadhog. Roadhog is, like, the fuck you character. Like, not fun character. It's up. And then Paladins as Roadhog is, like, not frustrating to fight. I was playing Paladins as Roadhog. Can you, like, pop out finally? Thank you. And then I'm gonna take Necronomicon, actually. Actually, I'm gonna take Homan, because it's gonna probably be better. Utero. Well, it can't be a devil deal. So I might as well use that. But man, these team-based FPS games, you just don't get cops, and you get sad. You get real sad when you don't get a teammate. It's really disappointing. Is it not gonna home in on them? Are you just gonna eat this bomb? Eat this bomb for me. There you go, that's easy. I just feel like that not having a team comp is like a prerequisite to playing any sort of online FPS game. That's why I've not played. I have been playing Fortnite. I'm sorry. I have not played it like solo queue because children play that game. And if I solo queue, I've probably got children on my team that are role playing like they're action figures, but instead of that, they're role playing the game. That's something my cousins would do. They'd like make up stories of like what they're doing in Fortnite, and then meanwhile some random guy would just come and kill them. Like, it's just something stupid, you know? Like I used to do that when I was a kid, you know? You'd have toys, you'd play with them, you'd make little stories like about how I don't know, Ryu wants to go to the fucking circus. Something I never did. One, roleplay them wanting to go to the circus into actually going to a circus. Never did that. But, yeah, it's just, you do that, but with your in-game character in Fortnite, and that's just weird to me. These kids need to get off their video games. They need to, do their tax returns. Oh. Thanks, Grimaces. Thanks, Grimace, for being a piece of shit. Suckering, succotash. Oh, fuck. That's not what he says. Oh, sweet. Oh, it's a bone lab? Wow. Thanks, Steam. I don't care. Well, this challenge is almost over, so I can go to bed. So, that's pretty nice. It's coming up here, actually. We got the ghosts. Look how happy they are to throw things at me. They're like, my little cousin. I'm not gonna say which one. My little cousin, on her well, not on her birthday. My little cousin, over for my sister's birthday, just decided to throw a chair at her head for no reason. Which is just like the dumbest thing you could. Why would you do that? This is actually a true story. Like, my little cousin just decided to throw it, like, they were like 5 years old. Just like threw a chair at my sister, and I'm like, what the fuck? And we had it was like one of those. Oh god, I don't even know if kids have these anymore. It was like a little like Playmobil chair. And yeah, that happened, which is kind of funny. I'm just gonna try to kill this enemy faster. How long do the birds last? Oh, they're out. Nope, no, they're out. There you go. Well, there's the challenge. I can go to bed. So, fuck that story. Who cares? I beat the challenge. Oh shit! No, I do have to talk about it. Fuck. Anarchist Cookbook, Bob's Brain. That's like more stuff. But yeah, there was these little Playmobil like chairs that you would get for like your kids, and like made of plastic. But they're still like, they're not that heavy, but because they're like hollow plastic, which sounds like a great thing to like trust your kid to have, or to like just sit on a piece of plastic that could break at any point. But I had them, and they both broke. I think that's what happened. Actually, I think we donated them. I don't remember what happened to them. But yeah, my cousin just was like, "Yeah, I want to throw this at your head now." Which that's a good reason to throw a chair at somebody, I guess. So, I wanted to do it. I never got an explanation. All I know is that they got like yelled at. And that was like 15 years ago. This happened. Kids are just dumb. I think that's what it is. Some kids are just like actually like dangerously stupid. Or evil. Not all kids. But some of them just don't know any better to not throw shit at someone's fucking head. Why would you do that? For real. There's like other things, like when my other cousin like grabbed a knife, like a big steak knife, out of the washer and like just had it held up to her neck. Okay, I might die here actually. Which would be really sad because I'd have to do this challenge again. Just because I didn't go the right way. Just had a steak knife like around her neck, or not around her neck, like pointing at her face. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. No, she just had it like held up to her neck. Which I didn't get to see this, but I got to hear the story, and you know, that's probably something you don't want your kid to be doing when they are 5 years old and don't know what they're playing with. How did they get a hold of it? I don't know. But I guess it just happens. What I'm trying to do, by the way, is grab the everything jar and get a heart. And then, dude, I just want to do this challenge, you know? For the reason stated above. Bob's brain, kill it. Okay. Thank you. Did all that for nothing. Okay. Everything jar. I don't even think it's a good item. Wait, could give you a bit of bombs? Okay, so that's fair. What is a fair take to have with that item? Okay, so there's a lot of this stuff. I'm just hearing things explode. Oh, I shot two. I feel like I always get like... Was it mom's contact? No, mom's contact's the one that uses mom's eye, other eye. When I play these challenges, it's just like, hey, you want an extra like tier? There's like half the items in this game won't do anything because they're like stat ups that you're likely to get in this challenge, and then eventually you'll be on the this floor and then get this. There you go. And then we just walk in here and kill the boss. Eventually they'll die. Come on, blue baby. Come on, blue baby. Oh no, you're gonna be mean like that. That's right. Oh, I thought I'd blocked the shot entirely and deleted it. That's that challenge. Alright, if you enjoyed this episode of By the Way, we got ready to go. I'm going to bed.